Hitting him in the body. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Good job, baby. So I ended up not watering yesterday because even though they said it wasn't going to rain, it rained. But I don't know. I feel like it's not supposed to rain today either, but look at this guy. Hold on. Look at this guy. And I feel like I keep feeling drizzles. But I'm going to say for the straw this year, it's been going grass like crazy. Like, it has never been this bad. But I went to Home Depot to get 5 more bags of soil. I used like 3 bags of soil to do my potatoes and refresh my existing green stock, which I did off camera. And then I put the rest, I mixed it in with my rocky, bally soil. I put them in here, but I'm going to fill them up the rest of the way with the Miracle-Gro soil, but it looks pretty decent. But what I'm noticing is that, I don't know if it's the birds or the squirrels digging in my stuff. They just digging. Some were digging. I want to say it's the birds. Yesterday, while I was out, the birds, I had some cocoa core liners and some hanging baskets that I didn't use. And I noticed the birds in my trees was flying over into my shade tent and taking it. So I put it in my shed. Little twerps. I'm just walking around picking out the grass. I'm just gonna do some piddling. I didn't record me refreshing my green stalk because how many creators have you seen doing that? Like, a lot. But I got out all the roots and just mixed up the soil that was in there and then added the Miracle-Gro. I may come back and add perlite to it just because it is a container and that soil is not for containers, just to make sure there's drainage. But yeah. Hey friend, I was trying to come out because as you can see, we are under a severe thunderstorm watch and tornado warning, like all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to come out and check my garden. It's starting to drizzle a little bit just to see how's it looking. But of course it started to drizzle. My collard greens, I'm definitely gonna have to find a different cover because these waste baskets are too small. But I'm concerned about this plant because you see that sprouted and I was like, oh, I did get some sprouts. That's not looking like a collard green compared to what's next to it. My sweet peas are sprouting. I'll go in the house, but my plants in the house, they need to come outside. They need to come outside so bad. But we're still supposed to have another cold snap this week. Should have set up my rain barrel to utilize this rain. I'm gonna have to get that done before I really start planting them other plants. I probably put it at the beginning of this video, but when we were growing up, would our parents have an ant farm? No. I don't know. But they're doing their thing. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. But these plants, I'm going to have to repot them. Look at what this cucumber's doing, y'all. He all in my blinds. Now, I've been letting my plants live off the struggle. I don't want them to get used to being watered constantly. So I think since I planted those collard greens and beets and all that, what has been 2 weeks now, I've only watered them twice. I've been letting nature take its course because I said I'm not going to be out here watering constantly. They're going to have to get used to it. Making them drought resistant. But it's also not super hot outside, so that helps. But I'm trying to finish editing the video that's going to come out today. I've been dragging. It was, past couple of weeks I've been busy, I tell you. So our baby girl, she had her graduation from nursing school. We went to that. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. That girl had already secured a nursing job in the ER where she wanted to be before she even got her test results back. But she got it and she's working and she's happy with what she's doing. Chris had another karate tournament. This time he didn't get off first place, but we're a little skeptical of where these judges were watching because it was another little boy who was Chris's belt, which could have easily been a higher belt. Like, he was good and he didn't place in anything. Like, it was weird. But Chris got first place in Kumite and third place in kata. Kata's like their routine, and he didn't place at all in Kihun, which is basics. But that Kumite, because Chris is tall for his age, I mean, Boo is 6'6", so he's hovering over all the kids his age. So it makes most kids at his age, they always want to kick, but you have to kick above the belt, and Chris is kind of tall, and so they kind of can't hit that mark. And Chris kept getting penalized because he was doing mouth shots or whatever, but he just was constantly trying to hit him in the chest, so he has to punch down. But I was like, if you did some kicks, they right there would have been easy. But anyway, he did get first place. Then it's Chris's birthday, so we had his birthday party, birthday weekend basically. And then coming up next is Xavier's 8th grade graduation. Like, we busy over here. But we getting into the spring. We getting into it. Ooh, I can't wait to plant out all these plants. I can't wait. Anyway, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.